Meza banga we. Kumemeza.
I'll get up there.
Kabundi ngadutse Kasaif Hamad.
Lota minagini yule chulina.
Alipomubera yonake Bachala usibebe uyagala bodona live yani
Tukakupata matungulu vyapo.
wazojwe
Watu sejja.
oyo yazanye
Nagala kuwa kisi.
Ya kwa majamu songo. Hao wote kusizani hapo.
Jobe wawa
Great.
ukebere mikono je
Nawe bali
bani wow
ebisigadde sina buzibu naye byabonye byabiri tebimaganyanze kumaganya ku
Mkono gumu mnene.
Once again, good evening, dear viewers. Please advise if audio is reaching you. In the meantime, we'll come to the quarterfinals of this ongoing 32-man competition, which also has one lady in participation. The Vibes Lounge 32-player monthly comp. A very good action between Joseph Kasozi and Ibrahim Sejjemba, two players that are good friends. They go along so well with each other, but they don't like to forgive each other when they face off on the table. First frame of the match, Ibrahim and Kasozi nil. There is also computer taking on Moses Somala. You can see at least half of that table, so you can probably be following that match from here and getting the scores from here. In that one frame has been played. Was just called briefly to try, just to check if the balls were touching. The fact that even as close as these guys are in real life, the fact that contentious issues have to require a third party to try and sort, it means that this game is as serious as serious. 0-0. The last two times that they faced off have all been won by Kasozi, and all of them very convincingly. If you remember the Super 8 comp that was for local players only, the tournament that was won by Caesar when he did beat Hazard in the final about 3 weeks ago, May before, it was Kasozi who did beat Ibra, and in the first round it was a race to 9 and it ended 9-6. And then the bigger victory for Kasozi over Ibra was a semi-final of a weekly competition like this one. If you remember the tournament that was won by Peter Mayinja, the last time in which in a tournament Ibra did beat Caesar. In the next round, Ibra himself was beaten by Kasozi in a race to 7. It ended 7-0. The sharpshooter versus the killer. After this tournament, these guys will not be involved in any other. Eyes will focus next on the 8-man comp, the Super 8 comp, which personally I call the Afro 8 comp, that is starting on Monday at Addis Sport in Chireka. And yes, out of 5 international players that were invited, sorry guys, these games are so contentious because it is now that these players are getting into the money. Not so much money they are competing for, it is a total of, if I can count, about $450, most of which is going to number one. Number one is taking 210 or something. Then divide by that for number 2, then number 3, then number 4. Ibra trying to make a clearance which will take him one game up by there for both of these players to reach the quarterfinals. In the last 16, Ibra did beat Malova from Zimbabwe, while Kasozi did beat, am I trying to forget? It was Kraus, he did beat in the first round. Second round, I'm just forgetting. Coming live next is Bwanika Mansur taking on Rashida Mutesi, who is being head started with +1. It will be a very good bit of action, that one. As I speak, Tanzanian international, arguably the best player in Tanzania at the moment, Saif Hamad, has landed onto Ugandan soil as we await the 8-man comp that is happening on Monday. Zimbabwe on board, Tanzania on board, and yes, if I can check the time, it is 5 minutes past 10. That means that Jeremiah Naido is checking in at the Cape Town International Airport, and any moment from now the Uganda Airlines flight will be setting off, and in exactly 5 hours from now that airline will be landing at Entebbe International Airport, and he will be on home soil too. Advanced Talent Agency 8-man comp starting Monday. For now, the guy that is nicknamed the Little Magician in Ibrahim Sejjemba is up against the black. On these ones, he can never miss, most especially when it's the tournament, when he's up against the top player, and when it is the black ball. Yes, he does make the pot. It is Ibra 1 and Kasozi 0, race 2, 5.
Ya kunura
Yeah, we are here playing tournament now. Yes,
tuba tugenze kukoje wamu. In the other quarter final, by the way, surprisingly or not, Moses Omala is having a 2-0 lead on the would-be match favorite Lobola Simon. Here, Ibrahim Sejjemba is leading 1-0, and I know that in his mind, much as he's big friends with Kasozi Joseph, he wants to beat Kasozi so badly. Not only to try and qualify for the semi-finals, but Kasozi has been a hard nut for Ibra to crack this year. 2 big victories in 2 tournaments, relatively long races. And in the meantime, it is YouTube. Please don't forget to like this video. A very simple tap of your finger, your thumb to the thumb that is on the bottom left of your screen, which takes half a second, and you're good to go. Liking only helps this video to be spread, to be recommended to other YouTubers like yourself by YouTube. It is not for myself as the streamer, it is for the publicity of the sport. I like to remind you that what you can do for me as a streamer is to watch the ad that plays before this video is played, especially for you that are watching it live. For others that will come in later when it is not live, those ads mostly come midway through the video, but many times also before the video is played. Joseph Kasozi 0, Ibrahim Sejjemba 1, rest to 5. No player so far is through to the semi-finals, but it is becoming increasingly likely that Moses Omara is knocking out Lola Simon, the computer, because right now it is 3-0. By the way, it is Moses as well who did beat Ibrahim Kayanja. The real machine so far, the dark horse of this tournament. Moses Omara was on 1 weekly comp for the last year that he's participating in comps like this. The first edition of the Kamo Chapel Center weekly competition, his victim was Peter Mayinja in the final. And while we are over 200, only over 30 have liked the video. Please keep liking. Thank you for watching. Tan Nakajina supporting Ibra. Alan Lenga saying it's a game over. Definitely supporting Ibra. Playing the yellows, putting yellow to the center pocket, but gets his white ball wrong. I just think that he wanted the white ball to bounce off 1 or 2 cushions and then playing it into space. His shot was so ambitious but so risky. I'm not so sure he's seeing any of the yellow ball. He has actually signified that he's playing off cushion. He gets the yellow but puts the red, puts the wrong ball. It is a foul. Big likelihood that Joseph Kasozi is utilizing this to equalize. Thank you for watching. Godfrey Olaboro supporting from Mokono in the district of Uganda. Lawrence Kato is asking whom Ian is playing. So Ian is playing with Pacquiao next on one of these tables. Chance that you could have one of the matches on Facebook Break and Finish, the other on Break and Finish YouTube. Joseph Kasozi now up against the black, which he can pot sometimes even if he didn't need it so much. Never in a lifetime will he miss a ball this easy. It is Kasozi 1 and Ibra 1 and the rest 5. Joseph Kasozi just asks one of the officials to clean up the table. Of course, it is too much light. Sometimes a few insects are welcome. Remember that we are right by the shore of Lake Victoria. Right by the shore, walking distance between the venue and Lake Victoria, the world's second biggest freshwater body. So these water insects, sometimes of course being attracted by the light, come and pay a visit. Sometimes they can be an undoing for the game, but right now the table is clean. Kasozi to break again. This tournament is being sponsored by the management of Vibes Lounge, the venue where we are watching. A big break loading by Kasozi's stance. A big break it is, but unfortunately it is a dry break. It is so unfortunate for any player to break that much, that big, with all of that big power. Almost all of the balls on the table during that break did bounce off one cushion at least, and yet none of the yellows, none of the reds is potted. Both players at club level are under the management of Roxbury in Chiwanga in Mukono. At individual level, Ibra is under Roxbury, his management team called the management team, while Kasozi besides Roxbury, he does have the other management team of Jesse Multi Agencies. His manager Clinton Jagwe must be watching. The guy who is assuring Kasozi a trip to the Billiards Cafe in Zambia later this month to participate in that annual double elimination competition. Also has already cleared his dues to participate in the Grand Muchana Open Pool Championship in Nairobi. And welcome back from those of you who have been watching African Championships Haibo. Both Ugandan representatives Caesar and Dog City have been eliminated. That means tomorrow they are booking flights with Turkish Airlines to return home. Imad Lassini of Morocco still fighting on. If I'm not mistaken, JJ Fowl is fighting on from South Africa. I was watching that game involving Marina Jacobs, the lady from South Africa. I don't even know how it went. I don't know if she is still in the competition or not. Caesar, by the way, was defeated by Ultimate Pool Morocco champion Tom Cousins. He led 4-2. At one time it seemed like a shock was about to come, but then not. It ended 7-4. Frank Trevor, you're saying the video is not clear. I want to say a big note to you because I'm also watching, and it is very, very, very clear and beautiful. Maybe your network, maybe increase the light projection on your phone. Increase the light if you're watching from your phone. Increase the light, or else go to the settings of your video, the icon that pops up when you touch your screen, the top right. Then go to advanced, then quality. You go to quality, then advanced, and then select a figure as high as possible, especially if your network is good enough. Ibra 1 and Kasozi 1, while computer 0 and Moses Omara 3.
Dios le pone ahí, no, le pone ahí.
In the background, it is Moses Omara 4 and the computer 0. Computer receiving a test of his own medicine. Well, here it is Ibra 2 and the Kasozi 1 and the races to 5. It's been long since Kasozi won a comp like this one. He has one big one this year. King of the Table Championship of the Pool Association of Uganda. In the other Pool Association of Uganda comp, he was a defeated finalist by Habib Sebogozi. But for weekly comps and monthly comps like this one, his performance has been at least lacking. He has played 2 money matches this year, losing out to Hazard and defeating Dog City. He was also moved out of the country once, participating in the Tawi Open, and he was defeated in the second round by fellow Ugandan Ian Kazibwe. While Ibra, of course, he did have a very bad year at the start, but it's been getting better and better for him as the year grows older and older. And right now, it is the business end of the year. These 2 months or so can make or break a player's year, especially for guys as good as this. It can be the difference between poverty and wealth. Of course, it's already started, although not everybody is getting a chance to participate because of expense in travel dues and all. The African Hebo Championships are ongoing. The Uganda National Pool Championship Grand Finale is ripe and ready. Both of these players will be participating as seeded players. Yes, Billiards Cafe Double Elimination Competition coming up in exactly 2 weeks from now, and as well as the Grand Michana Open Championship Nairobi, December 4th, Monday, all week long. And imagine if a player is in very good form during this time, how much money will they have made for themselves? Because of those tournaments have quite good money on them. That is the importance of these weekly and monthly comps for these players, not just to win some money, but also to check how ready they are for bigger events that are normally always coming. Ibra needing to roll that red ball to the corner pocket on the right. White ball remaining exactly where the red is. He used the Kasozi's yellow as support. I'm not exactly sure that it was the right shot, but Ibra I think will be okay, because as long as he puts that red ball to the center pocket on the right, white ball, if tapped rightly, will open up the black ball, which will be there for Ibra's taking. It is the shot to play, maybe the only shot to play. If he perfects it, most likely he will be going 3-1 up. There it goes, a big miss by Ibra. I don't know if he was going for bank shot. What I'm sure of is that he has missed the shot and is giving Kasozi the chance to equalize here. Fashion sensitive players, both of them are. They like being smart, though always casual during these games. We are at the Vibes Lounge in Entebbe, in Uganda. Abaita Babedi town is after the town of Entebbe, the first trading center as you are entering the country of Uganda by air. And right at the trading center, right on the roadside, is Vibes Lounge, where it is a gathering of some of the very best players from the country of Uganda competing in a 32-man competition. Black ball rules. Ranked third in Uganda and 8th respectively, Kasozi and Ibra. Chance has come for Ibra again to extend his lead. Where the two shots came from, not utilizing chances well, Kasozi. Absolutely likely right now as I speak that Ibra will be making a semi-final. By the way, the tournament he participated in last, Ibra, he won it. Maybe not. Actually, he won the tournament that was organized last Thursday at Club Itano in Mokono, and then there was another tournament on Friday, and that one he was beaten in the semi-finals by Hazard. So he was number 1 and 3 respectively in the last two tournaments in which he has been a participant, and in that one Kasozi was beaten in the first round. Thank you, Abraham Olabanji from Nigeria. Not so common that we are seeing Nigeria in the comment section. Thank you, Olabanji. You can please advise us whether you are from Lagos or Abuja or anywhere in between. Big break by Joseph Kasozi. One of the times when you break and there is no single bad ball on the table after that break. Power break it is, I have to say. 4-1 between the computer and Moses Omara. It is Moses Omara in the lead. Computer needs 4 straight or else exit the tournament immediately. Coming live next on this platform will be Bwanika Mansur up against the lady Rashida Motesi, who will be head started with +1 in a race to 5. As Kasozi cues, as he aims, as he shoots, it is now likely that he's winning a second. There comes the roll of the white ball around the black to get a straight one for the last red. And by simply tapping it, he gets the white almost naturally for the black, which will be sinking to the corner pocket on the right, diagonally. Just checks to ensure that everything is okay, no dust, no particles between the white ball and the black. It is now Joseph Kasozi 2 and Ibrahim Sejjemba 3. Please advise me in the comment section if from where you're watching the music is so loud. It is starting to sound a little bit risky. Let us communicate in the comment section if you can hear it loud, such that in case you are, then we try to find which solution is most ideal. Thank you for watching in Tokozo Yes, you are watching from Masina in Newcastle, South Africa. Welcome to the stream. Moingo Dixon. Yes, you say you hear nothing. That is very encouraging. If you can hear nothing, if you can hear anything like music, because it is heavily copyrighted, I know it is American music. Keep Correa say the music is loud. I'll just try to see if I can apply my background noise filtering microphone. If it can, in this current video, then at least the streaming platform and the video shall be safe. Just a little bit of some change. Please tell me now if you can still hear this audio. My very good friend Amina Facing Under, thank you for watching. Music has partially been tamed as I speak. Now here comes Joseph Kasozi, white ball bouncing off to cushions 1, 2, and then firmly into space. That is a round of applause, just a little, from the fans who are amazed at the way Joseph Kasozi is shooting and pulls off an equalizer. In a race to 5, it is Kasozi 3 and Ibra 3. Officially right now, a race to 2. While that table in the background, you can clearly see Moses Omara taking the computer out of the tournament. Ian Kazebe versus Abubakar Nakabari up Pakiao next. Mansour versus Rashida also up next. The match between Mansour and Rashida has started on the second table, but I will stream it only after this one is done because I have access only to one music filtering microphone. It is 4 for Joseph Kasozi after that apple, meaning that should he finish off this yellow game, because he's seemingly going for yellows, then it will be him into the semi-finals. It will be him beating Ibrahim Sejjemba for the third time in the space of just around 2 months. Perfect double. Meanwhile, forgive that absence of commentary. I was starting another video between Mansour and Rashida. That one is on Back and Finish Live Facebook. Rashida was head started with the +1. She has lost the first frame of the match. It is now 1-1 between the two. This is a decider between Kasozi and Ibrahim. For a place in the semi-final, the loser of this frame is going home. The winner is proceeding to the semi-finals to try and make himself champion tonight. And a big break, which was unfortunately a dry break from Kasozi. I wouldn't fault Ibra for going either for the Reds or the Yellows. Both colors of balls seem relatively well positioned. One player is through to the semi-finals, and that is Moses Omara. The second will be one of these two, the winner of this game that is ongoing. The third will be the winner between Rashida and Mansour. Then the fourth will be the winner of the last quarterfinal that is coming up between Ian and Pacquiao. Four between Ibrahim and Kasozi. 2-1 between Rashida and Masur, and the lady has just made it 2. I will be sharing a clip of that clearance of hers. It was a beauty of a game. A chance has come, a chance that probably Kasozi didn't see coming, for him at least to play. He has used very little time making a pot using yellow to tap red to pot yellow. He's up now against 6 yellows, all of which are positioned relatively well enough for Kasozi. And the sharpshooter, like the guy that he is called, you will expect he's likely not to make a mess of a clearance over this yellow game. He is a resident in the town of Entebbe, where this tournament is being held. He should be one of the tournament favorites. He doesn't want to lose at his home ground, especially given how egoistic he is, by the way, on and off the table. He has no fear of any player, even on the continent. Yes, he respects them, but he doesn't fear any player on the African continent, be it Ibra, be it Hazard, be it Malova, be it Aiden, be it Jerry, be it Caesar, be it anyone. 4 yellows to go and a black ball, all of them in perfect space, but he has denied himself white ball for the would-be bad yellow that he has on table. The aim was to shoot sharp that yellow that he did pot, have the white ball bounce off the cushion and move a little bit towards the bottom end of your table. It didn't come to pass. He gets himself snookered. He will have another chance, maybe after one more shot. His mind is on that yellow ball he's looking at. He knows that how good he plays it will determine whether he will win or lose this frame. 4-4. Decider. Can't afford to miss. Can't afford to fail to give himself good white ball. That is the white. Again. Kasozi comes short, not short on the pot, but short on getting himself white for the one and only bad yellow ball, the one closest to your screen. And if he is to lose this game, Kasozi, it will be because of the 3 attempts he has made to get himself good white for this very yellow ball he's looking at, and yet all have turned into failure. Most likely now this one will be double. Trying to bank that yellow ball to one of the top cushions, either on the left or on the right. But I believe that he may go for the right one because it is easier for him to get himself white in case he pots. He goes for the top ball. Maybe not to pot, maybe just to go safe. Maybe to put Ibra simply under pressure. But he knows that Ibra has 4 reds, all of which are positioned so well that leaving him a game on table would be so risky. Now Kasozi makes a very sharp cut again this time round. He doesn't pot, but at least he grabs control of the pocket on the bottom left of your screen because it has Ibra's yellow and the black ball right behind. 4-4 once again. It is a decider between Joseph Kasozi and Ibrahim Sejjemba here at Vibes Lounge in Entebbe. And don't get surprised when every time Ibra misses a shot or when every time Kasozi pots, you hear some noise. He is the darling of the crowd because he is a resident in the town of Entebbe. Tournaments that are organized regularly, which are not streamed by the way, that are called Entebbe's Finest, between players only from the town of Entebbe. He's exempted because they do believe that he is the unofficial Entebbe's Finest. He is having 2 shots. He wants to use his free shots to draw the white ball backwards, but in left motion like that, for him to get good white ball for the would-be bad yellow ball on the table. The white ball is good, but maybe not so good because it has a sharp cut on it. But Kasozi being named the sharpshooter, it is for a reason. And that is the reason. Shoots the yellow ball sharp and will be aiming at the black ball for the last time. Ibra has a look of a disappointed person because he knows that his tournament is over. He knows that he is going home. He knows that this is the third time in succession that Kasozi is taking him down. This time at the round of last 8 at the quarterfinals. Ibra has clearly been outplayed because he was leading for most of the match and yet it has not come to pass. Final scores: Joseph Kasozi 5 and Ibrahim Sejjemba 4. Coming live next is Ian versus Pacquiao. But on Facebook right now is Mansour versus Rashida.